What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies podcast and Mr. Cincinnati. And as always, I am joined by the man that does have the TikTok app on his phone, the Podcast Dad Troops. What's going on, buddy?
Captain Cincinnati, how are we doing today?
We're still running with it. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I don't hate
that's
it.
What
though.
you said you prefer. You want Captain Cincinnati. That's what you were getting, Captain.
Yeah, well, I'm testing that for Halloween. What do you think?
I don't know why you would want to be Captain of Cincinnati, but
there's some pretty cool things going on in the city, man. What can I say? All right.
Well,
Halloween haunt. Oktoberfest was pretty cool. Taste of Cincinnati is always a blast. Bengal Gyms is an experience. Okay, yeah. Okay, I can say that I tried. All right. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Episode 235, and he is not tired of me yet, and neither are you guys. So we greatly appreciate you stopping and joining us tonight. As always, make sure you follow us at Junkies Pod on X, like us on Facebook, follow us at Wrestling Junkies Pod on Instagram. He has a TikTok app on his phone. Eventually, we'll get there. We'll get him there. We'll get him opening an account. We'll get him posting some Junkies content. Oh, really?
It's there. I gotta sign in. I still haven't figured out which one to sign in.
Oh, you're still at that. Okay. All right. Here I am thinking I have breaking news, whatever. More importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We need your help to get there. We're at 350 right now. Chris, hit him with that magic number for me, will you?
One. Which is the amount of carries Saquon Barkley had in the second half. I got another one finger I want to put up to my head coach, but tell one person, hey, if you like what we're doing here, if you're having fun with us, just go tell one person, see if they want to have some fun with us. We want to grow together, grow organically, but we need your help with that. Please tell one person, because why the hell not? It's not going to hurt you.
Yeah. And while you're at it, make sure you're following our friends at the Main Event Wrestling Network at mainevent_net. This is so Mr. OTM is going to be in Chicago for NXT tonight. So he will not be in the chats. However, Podcast Dad, I don't want to get your hopes up, but I did talk to the King today, and he might be joining us to talk a little bit of Bad Blood this week. Nothing set in stone, but we're gonna acknowledge him just in case he's tuned in. I know it's been a while.
It has. That would be exciting. That'd be very exciting.
That would. It's been far too long. Also, do us a favor, stop by our merch store. We've got mugs, t-shirts, tank tops, hats, beanies. It is getting to be that time of year. Yes, the sun is back out here in Cincinnati, but it's gonna start getting chillier this week, and again, you got to keep them heads warm. I mean, this cap's not going to do it for me forever. I'm at least going to have to wear a beanie to the gym now.
Yeah. Cincinnati can't decide what it wants to do weather-wise. But, yes, go buy a beanie. The hoodies are also incredibly comfortable.
Yes, they are. Yes, so the one I got was a little short, though. I think I'm going to cut the sleeves off, make it a Randy Orton sort of cut off. What do you think?
All right. So, are you done with your plugs? Because now I want to talk about something.
Not just yet. Gorilla Press Apparel, promo code WJP 2024 for 25% off site wide. Check out Marcus Mathers, All I Want 3, streaming on IWTV. There's also 2 great action wrestling shows as well. I can confirm I do have one guest booked for this month. The Wall, Tyler Stevens, is going to be joining us on October 14th to talk, and he will be in the UK, and he's going to be talking about his tour that he's doing over there. We helped to sponsor that. So best of luck to The Wall. I think that is all of the plugs. Floor is yours, Podcast Dad.
So what are your thoughts on sleeveless
hoodies?
Is it a thing?
Around this time of year, I like them.
Okay. All right. I've had mixed feelings.
Starts off chilly, but it's. Yeah.
I am a fan of sleeveless hoodies. I own a couple sleeveless hoodies because I have ink and I want to show that off. So I think that's my justification for sleeveless hoodies, but I've been told it's kind of a fashion faux pas.
Yeah, fuck them. Anyway, so
I usually do.
I do want to get your opinion on this. I have a friend that I'm waiting for him to send me the link to this. I have friends. Yes, I have a friend that saw a post on the interwebs on X, so we'll take it with a grain of salt. Brock Lesnar has been moved back to the current roster on the WWE website. Your thoughts?
I think that happened like a month or so ago, actually.
Damn, I'm super late then. Okay. Well,
yeah, you are.
Yeah. Can you believe for trying?
I think after Triple H had that statement of going, what did he say? He's going to come back when he wants to come back or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's gone quiet. I think they quietly moved him back over. It's still not a ton of mention of him anyway. He's still under contract, so I don't know. Like, he's not technically released, so technically he is under the active roster. Maybe it's just like, I don't know, like we see in the NFL, he's on the whatever what's that thing called? The commissioner's exempt list or whatever.
Sure. All right. That's a good analogy.
He's actively still in the company because they have a contract to honor, and they're not going to fire him and eat all that money. But maybe they're waiting for this to blow over a little bit. I don't expect to see him anytime soon. I don't know about you, but I don't expect a Brock Lesnar sighting until I don't want to say until his lawsuit's done, but like it's on hold right now. So unless something's settled, unless we get some information. I mean, because I don't. Was he wasn't named in the suit, was he, or was he?
He wasn't named, but he was alluded to.
I don't know what that means legally, but
so basically the complaint alleges, just because again these are all allegations until the court process plays out, the lawsuit is on hold. But there are allegations that Vince wanted to re-sign a certain superstar who was both a former WWE and UFC champion. So it's kind of hard not to make that inference. But again, until the case makes its way through the court system, there's still more questions than answers. I am not exactly clamoring for a Brock Lesnar return. I mean, as I sit here and look at this current roster, they don't really need him. There's dream matches that you could do, sure, but I don't. Gunther.
I mean, at this point, I don't know. I'm not clamoring for a Brock Lesnar return at this point. Like, I don't. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I was getting tired of him anyway. To be honest, like he was just kind of doing the same thing. He'd win. It was kind of the same match every time. There wasn't anything new unless I get some kind of different Brock Lesnar. I mean, I don't care to see him. I just it's not like I miss him. It's not like, man, I need Brock Lesnar back. No, I don't. He is on the active roster, by the way.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you are. That's not to say that there aren't a handful of matches that it's like, okay, yeah, no, if that's what's being presented to me and the story's told well, then okay, sure, I know how to be entertained. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not clamoring for it personally. Just because I mean this roster doesn't really need him. I mean, I think this is finally starting to feel like a true post Vince McMahon entirely Triple H roster as far as the booking that we're seeing, and we're gonna get into that as we talk a little bit of Monday Night Raw here. Last story that I want to get your thoughts on. Fightful reported, or at least Fightful put up an article saying that WWE has trademarked yes.
Of course they have. Why wouldn't they?
Why would they? I think is the question.
What do you mean? Why would they? Because Bryan Danielson's about to retire, and they don't want him to use that. If you're telling me there's not still spite and anything in that company, you're wrong.
Okay. All right.
You're wrong. There's still a little hate in that company.
I mean, I don't know what there is to necessarily hate in Danielson's perspective. I mean, he did spend a couple more years there once he was cleared. It just once he kind of became clear that they weren't necessarily going to, use him as actively as he would have liked to. He moved on. I don't know. I would like to think that all doors are kind of open as we look towards the end of the Bryan Danielson in-ring career.
It could be, but I mean, him and Triple H didn't have like the best relationship.
Really? Triple H didn't have the best relationship with the talent that then took his talents elsewhere and then found a way to come back, and now they're printing more money than before?
Look, the door's open, yeah. But again, if you're going to tell me that there's not any sort of spitefulness or anything involved in that company, you're wrong.
spite wasn't necessarily my first thought when I read this article. That's what I'll say.
Maybe. I don't know. Did they get the trademark or no?
Just filed for it.
Just filed. Oh, maybe they're gonna give it to the Miz. He turned heel.
About damn time. Damn it, he turned heel before Duke did. All right.
Okay. At this point, the Miz is like the Big Show. I mean, snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap.
Yeah. I mean, but these turns are much more meaningful. There's usually some purpose for the. Okay, you know what?
No, they're not. This will be fine. I do like. I like the involvement of Karrion Kross in this one because he has kind of sunk his way into the New Day now. He's broken up Awesome Truth. Like his character actually is meaning something, and I'm thoroughly enjoying that aspect of Karrion Kross. That he's kind of like the Sean O'Hare character back in the day, just a little bit more turned up, and I'm enjoying it. Like I'm happy Karrion Kross is getting used in a decent way, even if he's not wrestling.
That's a really good analogy.
He's doing that devil's advocate and kind of leaning into your dark side aspect of it. So I think it's pretty cool, and it was something that he needed. Right? It wasn't working, and he was kind of on his last legs. And this is working, and I'm enjoying it.
What do you think the ceiling is for a character of this nature with Karrion Kross?
Probably where it is, kind of this mid-card, lower mid-card level. I don't think he's ever going to be in the main event scene. I don't think I ever want to see him in the main event scene. But yeah, maybe like a mid-card title-ish level. But I don't see it playing in the main event just with the star power that's in the main event we see nowadays.
Sure. I mean, there is a spot that's going to be up for grabs. Ilya Dragunov tearing his ACL during the TV or during a house show last weekend. I mean, there's a spot to be had, definitely. I mean, and I think that we were going to get Jey Uso, Ilya Dragunov probably within the next few weeks here, and that I'm gonna have to play that one in 2K before NXT comes on.
Yeah, that stinks. You know, Ilya, he wasn't. They were kind of using the same thing as Melo. Like he has a few matches here and there, but haven't really ramped him up quite yet. You know, hopefully when he can heal up. I mean, he's a freak of nature. Hopefully he can heal up and come back and be better than ever. But sucks. The IC title looks fantastic.
So much better than
that blue.
Better be here to stay.
Chef's kiss. I love that pop of color. It looks awesome. And look, hello, King Chris. And look, Jey Uso's getting the pop. I'm okay. Ride the wave for a minute. Let it happen. I'm cool with it.
That was his kid. That was his kid that he had the moment with, which was really cool too. So it's like, this is just great for him. I mean, this is a year-long experiment that has finally culminated in something. It's kind of like the LA Knight. We thought it was off to a rough start, with the SummerSlam Battle Royal. We thought the same thing about the initial tag title run with Cody, but it's not how you start; it's how you finish.
Exactly, and I think we've seen this play out before, where somebody gets really, really popular and then kind of fizzles out, and they kind of miss that boat, miss the momentum, and Triple H is kind of trying it now. Okay, we've established these mid-card championships as actually meaning something. So when somebody gets really hot, let's try it. Let's see what happens. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And now we know. They now have a single star in Jey Uso that could do something in the mid-card. So I'm 100% cool with it. Braun is going to rip his head off, but that's okay.
Hey, we're starting to see that babyface turn come full circle. He came face to face with Gunther as well.
I don't trust Braun as far as he could throw me.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: we have a babyface spot on the roster that's open now with Ilya. I mean, this is
he's still a Steiner. He's still a Steiner. I don't trust those Steiners. Look, the babyface spot's open. Yeah. He could do it. I mean, he's popular enough to do it.
I mean, I don't think you have him come out and have that moment with Jey Uso of saying, "Hey, I don't want to interrupt your party," or respect, shake your hand and all of that, without that leading to at least some sort of a turn sooner than later.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Yes, you say one babyface spot opens and one closes. As Seth Rollins came back last night.
Surprised the shit out of me.
That was cool. I like that. That was
really,
a fun
yeah.
spot. I like that. I like that they broke the ring, but that wasn't the finish. I do like that. It was a little different.
Done to death, but
Yeah, I don't need to see the ring broken anymore. That's great. I saw it. It's cool, but the finish was much better instead of just having it be a draw or whatever. Like it actually made sense that Seth Rollins comes out, curb stomps Bronson Reed. Now those two can go off and have a feud, and Braun won the feud. So what does that mean for Braun? I don't know. Maybe he goes to that mid card title scene. Maybe he goes something with Karrion Kross. Who knows? But I think all around a very good ending to Raw, I thought.
Yeah. So as we look, at this, kind of next up for Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins, I think this is ultimately a feud that Rollins wins, but Bronson will get at least one marquee victory out of this, I think.
Does Rollins win?
I think he does.
He doesn't need it.
I'm not saying he does need it. I
mean, he doesn't.
This is a nice problem to have. This is a nice problem to have.
They're booking well. Like Rollins doesn't need to win this feud. Bronson would be nice to win this feud because maybe we get Bronson and Gunther at some point.
Not mad.
It'd be fun.
I'm not ready.
And you can always go back to Rollins.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, who says Bronson's going to be face? Those cheers are getting louder, man.
Okay. All right.
Even though he's trying his hardest to play it off, eventually they're going to go, okay, like he's popular. People like watching him. They're going.
Gunther's just a badass. That's just
he
what
is.
It is.
It's like Samoa Joe. Like I can't boo Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Even though he's supposed to be a heel, but I'm not going to boo him.
We can boo someone who gets compared to Samoa Joe a lot, and Hakeem Young, who noticeably is quiet in the chats tonight.
Yeah. Bye.
I feel his presence though. I'm just saying.
No, he's probably out. Causing chaos and destruction. Blah, 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 blah.
You forgot devastation.
Yeah, when they tied. Loser. What else happened?
You can catch the replay of Legends of Low Country on the Coastal Empire Wrestling YouTube channel, as well as our exclusive post show after the Empire. Sorry, continue.
I was going to say, what else happened on Raw that you enjoyed? Xavier Woods. What's happening?
Damn. Yeah. No, that was. I mean, there's no other way. There's no better way to get cheap heat than going right for the mask. Like it never gets old. Yeah.
And now he's getting that IC title shot, and he doesn't win that, does he? I said that about Jey Uso winning.
No.
You had that same go fact checker. Go check that same reaction when we were talking about Jey Uso winning the title.
I know. I get it. Because this match is next week, right?
Mm-hmm. Next week's stacked.
Yeah. Intercontinental title. We get Gunther, Sammy again, not Gunther.
Oh man, I'm gonna clip this and send it to Gunther, and he's gonna come to your house and chop the shit out of you because you just called him Gunther.
Sign me up. We'll put it on YouTube.
And then Sheamus and Pete Dunne in the
Donnybrook
Belfast Brawl or whatever the hell they're calling it now. Donnybrook, yeah.
Yeah.
They're stacking stuff on TV now, and
as they should.
Yeah,
and that's
they got the talent to do it.
And think about how much money, especially when the Netflix deal goes into effect. Like, there's no reason not to try. Like, I think a lot about. Remember Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on ABC?
I didn't watch it, but yes, I know what you're talking about.
Like, it was one of those things where people got so conditioned to MCU and what they're seeing in theaters that they were expecting a lot of that every week, and they would kind of have to intentionally say, hey, you can't expect a Marvel movie for 1 hour every single week on cable television. that's entirely different here. When you're getting was $500 million a year, like it's just an eye-watering amount of money that, like, you can take some more risks with these matches that you're seeing and the things we're doing with talent. What?
Yeah, that's just an eye-watering amount of money. Yes, it is. I am crying. Yes, that is so much money.
It is a stupid amount of money, man. But I think that's what, and especially as we look towards December, where they're not running PLEs anymore, which is great. They definitely need to make at least 1 or 2 Raws during that time frame. Feel like premium live events. Give us a preview of what we can expect on Netflix.
Yeah, I definitely think they are. I mean, the go home shows alone have been really, really good so far. They've stacked up SmackDown as well to be really good, and I'm excited to see that show as well. Like, I'm excited to watch weekly television, which it has been a very, very long time since I was excited to watch weekly television. Like, I like what they're doing with, hey, we don't have to see everybody wrestle every week. Like, these guys are wrestling at the PLE, i.e. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. They don't have to wrestle every week. It's okay. Like, they can just sit there and cut promos on each other and let other people have their television programs, and cool. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's like, I'm perfectly happy with that, because come Saturday, right?
Yes.
Is Bad Blood? Yeah. Like, come Saturday.
Bad Blood is Saturday.
It's like it's almost like, you're getting the warm-ups, the prelims, and then you get to the main card. And that's what UFC does. Like, they have the 5-match main card, but they have all those prelims before. Like, these are almost like the prelims, where you're getting excited to see the big matches, and you're getting some fun stuff on the undercard. Yeah, they're making everything seem like a big deal, and it's been so freaking long since we've seen that.
And as much as I would like to see matches return to the kickoff show. There's just that audience trickling in is never going to be as loud as a capacity crowd that's already there. If I may be so bold, or I suppose if the King may be so bold, he has a question. Can I get a reaction to the Wyatt 6 promos? Are we going to see them in the ring again? I feel like they're already cooking predictions. This seems like a Nikki Cross centric one. That's my guess, just because she was the last face to be seen in that promo.
So, I'm going to be completely honest. I missed the promo, so I don't know what happened. I think you were on mute, but I missed the promo. I think we're going to see him in the ring here again soon. I don't know if they're PLE ready quite yet. If it is a Nikki Cross kind of thing, I'm trying to think, who's been Nikki Cross's tag partners. Rhea Ripley. Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
Alexa posted a cryptic Instagram picture about, I'll see you guys soon. Like, could that be something? Could it be nothing? I don't know. And that's the fun part, is they have so much going on. And yes, are they cooling off a little bit? Probably, but I think that's what they want you to do. Like, I think they want you to go. Okay, like, because did you see last night when Sammy was cutting his promo, there was somebody in the background. Did you see that? There's a figure standing in the doorway in the background.
Okay.
A lot of people are saying it was AJ Styles, which I don't understand. But, like, it was a dark, like, shaded figure. Like, it was like, you couldn't tell who it was. Is that the Wyatt 6? I don't know. But, like, I'm paying attention to the background. I'll send it to you. But it was like, there's somebody back there. And it didn't look like a crew member, right? Like, it was somebody that was to be seen. So maybe that's where they show up. Like, who is Sammy? Like, has Sammy turned against his family? I don't know. But that could be something.
So the King said it looked like this person had a 50-year-old woman's body.
Hey, my wife's 40.
I don't know.
10 years, if she looks that good, I'll be happy.
Yes.
I'll be dead, so it's fine. Dude, I'm drinking 300 energy drinks a day. Lucky I'm here. All right. You want to talk NXT real quick?
Yeah. The brand new logo has been unveiled, and man, it's brand new coat of paint for the once black and gold brand, making the debut on the CW tonight. Stacked lineup. I mean, all eyes are on CM Punk. What's that?
I say I got it here if you want me to run it down.
Yeah, hit me.
So we have, it looks like we're kicking off with Roxanne and Julia.
Oof.
Ooh. My goodness. Dude, this show's stacked.
All right, I feel like we wouldn't normally do predictions for these, but this is just too big of a card to ignore. So so let's start there. Roxanne, Julia, open the show. Final pick. Who you got?
Roxanne. Vicor's going to get involved somehow.
I think Vikur gets involved, but I still got to say Julia.
Okay, all right. Wesley and Zachary Wentz in a Chicago street fight. Wesley.
Yeah, Wesley. Because I think that this blows off at Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, I could see that, or I could see him waiting for their next PLE. I could see that as well. Maybe Wesley. I don't know when it is, but maybe Wesley hurts him bad enough or something like that. Where Zachary Wentz is out of action for a little while. Maybe we get the return of Gigi tonight to kind of throw in the towel or something.
Oh, that'd be fun. Probably a little too soon to see Trey Miguel, given the nature of the injury they did in the pre-tape there. But maybe by the time the third match rolls around.
Yeah, perhaps. But yeah, I think we both think Wesley's definitely getting his win back and tie the series. Before they face off in St. Louis next week, Tony D and Obafemi will join The Miz for Miz TV. Okay.
Oh, so he's going to be especially douchey tonight after last night. So that's cool.
Yeah. Well, and that's fine. Okay. Obafemi can't miss, so I'm excited. And Tony can talk, so it's not like it's going to be a bad segment. No. Lola Vice and Jada Parker will take on two of the members of Fatal Influence tonight. Doesn't say who.
Fallon. It doesn't say who.
Nope. It has the graphic for all three, so it's going to be kind of a mystery, kind of a game time decision. Could be fun. We'll see. And then, obviously, the main event. All Ego Ethan Page defends against Trick Williams with CM Punk as the guest referee. I still think Ethan Page wins.
Yeah, I think Ethan Page wins. I still say Drew shows up.
Yes.
It's not Pierce's show, so they have no problem creating headaches for everybody else.
No, I still think we'll see Drew, and if he doesn't show up and attack Punk, he's going to show up at some capacity, whether it's to distract Punk and let Ethan cheat or something like that. Something's going to happen with McIntyre. They're going to get involved. Their promo last night was great too.
I loved every. I mean, it's especially now that it's a silver Hell in a Cell again, and it just brings that aura and that final just little soup smell of final intrigue to that match. Seeing it in person, might move a few extra tickets or get some more network subs. Just for clarification's sake, Halloween Havoc is on a Sunday this year, so it is a PLE. And it is the same day as Bengals Eagles. So we get to have a really fun day together.
Maybe. I don't think we will be joining each other for that show, but
probably not. But
probably going to be me.
I hope it's not me. That's all I can say. But
my confidence is waning in this Eagles team. So I got to buy week this week.
Podcast parents, Mr. Cincinnati, MJB. I mean, it's just going to be a fun Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
From the King.
I mean, 17 straight games with a turnover is
that's not great. That's not great.
is scary. Here's another stat. They are the only team right now in the NFL that hasn't scored a touchdown in the first quarter.
Thoughts and prayers.
The boys aren't prepared, and that's a coaching thing. So I don't know if Hurts is cooked. I think Sirianni is.
Yeah, our we have some moves that we need to make defensive wise. Oh, damn. You were so confident before the season started. You talked all kinds of shit. Look at you now.
Yeah. It's a good podcast.
Any final thoughts on? Yeah, final thoughts on NXT before we get out of here. This is a new beginning here. I think it's TV 14.
Yeah. You think we're gonna get blood? The street fight? Nah, I don't think so.
Why not?
I think they saved the blood for Saturday. I think Drew and Punk are going to get the blood, and they kind of save it for that.
They should.
Oh yeah, 100% they should.
Yeah, like I almost
thought they were
going
to do it last night.
Driver to somebody's temple. Yeah. Oh yeah.
With him in the all white, I was like, okay, Punk's
yeah. Very nice, Chuck. I mean, they always know how to they always know how to play it with the all black and all white. Yeah, it's great, man. It's good shit.
They always know how to tease, but
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, King Chris, come back. Let's do some bad blood previews. Don't help me. What does that mean?
Not you. No, he's talking about them birds.
You know what? End the show. I'm done with you today. Well, we've seen a lot of. We had great balls of fire and we didn't see any balls, so.
You got to be a little bit more specific.
I'm just saying, if we're going to go based off pay-per-view names, there's been a lot of pay-per-view names that, don't live up to the name.
Yeah, no one really
What's
wants
for dinner tonight?
Capital punishment. I don't know.
Oh,
it's tomorrow. Yeah. I'll probably make some chili or something.
Boring.
What?
Boring.
What? He hasn't tried the bison chili yet, so yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do.
Chili.
It's not. It's just fucking delicious, man. Leave me alone. Nice to see you too.
I don't know what we have. I think maybe pasta.
I like it.
Almost.
Sounds like an eventful night going on outside your door.
Elmo phone. We gotta get the Elmo phone. So.
I found there was an Elmo TikTok that I saw earlier today. I gotta remember if I can find it. I gotta remember to send it to you. That's all the more reason you should get on TikTok. And yeah, I think
that's good. I think we're done for today. Hey, if you guys like what we're doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, get notified when we go live. We go live. How many days a week, Mr. Cincinnati?
4.
Just
we're
like
at episode 235 already.
We are 350 subscribers on YouTube. Let's pump that up, please. I think we're going to do our Bad Blood preview show Thursday.
Still waiting on the King to acknowledge us and let us know.
Eventually, it's going to happen this week. So, guys,
yes, it's going to happen this week.
Wrestling's a lot of fun right now
on our socials.
Wrestling's a lot of fun right now. Let's have some fun.
Yes, it is.
We're having fun, even though we give each other barbs. We have fun. Go to Gorilla Press, get a T-shirt made. Use our WWE affiliate. Yes, the King says subscribe, and you must do what he says, or he will banish you.
It takes like 10 seconds. So yeah, do us a huge favor, help us out. Yeah, that's gonna do it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow to recap NXT, preview a little bit of Dynamite, the 5th year anniversary show, and there's a lot to unpack there. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. Be along for the ride. We appreciate all of you. We'll be back tomorrow night at 6:30 for the podcast, Dad. And you know what? And for the King. For the King being so active in the chat today. We greatly appreciate it. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. This has been the Wrestling Junkies podcast. We'll see you guys tomorrow.